They ask us questions like, hey, why is it that my owner is always home looking at me, checking everything that I'm doing? He used to be out the whole day and then he comes back for a few hours, but why is it like the whole day I'm looking at my owner and he's looking at me? I am the bridge between your pet and you. Ask me anything. Hi, my name is Ezekiel Ong. I'm 33 this year and I'm an animal communicator. About 8 years ago, my own pet actually passed away. Her name was Doggy. It came as a sudden shock to me and I was very devastated and I needed answers. So I began to do a Google search and I realized that there's a thing called Rainbow Bridge. So that got me very interested and I decided to sign up for an animal communication course to visit a Rainbow Bridge using a meditation technique. And the beauty was that I actually get to reunite with my dog and say my final goodbye to her. So when we start the clinic, our intention was really to be of service. You know, humans, we have human doctors, we have psychiatrists, we have, all kinds of different forms of doctors to treat and help the humans. And then we realized that we can actually perform animal healing energy work to help the animal, to help them to feel better and to, provide some kind of comfort and relief to the pet as well as the pet owner who is going through a difficult time. So basically what we connect to is a universal energy called Reiki to flow through us. So it comes in from the head, goes through the whole body, and it usually comes up from the hand. The purpose of using crystals is actually to aid in doing the energy work. It helps the animal feel the love, not just from the humans, but it also helps them to open up their heart to receive from us. Most of the animals are very calm, very peaceful, and we are sending them healing energy. It's like going for a massage or a spa. It relaxes the body so that it gives the body a chance to rejuvenate and recuperate. Everything actually happens in the mind. It's very much like how we have self-talk. As animal communicators, we are trained to learn to calm our mind down. And once we've tuned into their frequency, we are able to have that connection with them. And once this connection is formed, we can actually receive messages from them in the form of visual images. It can be text messages, it can be a sensation that we are feeling, it can be an emotion as well. So sometimes when we touch an animal, maybe you feel sadness, you may feel joy or calmness. So there's many different emotions out there. It's a skill to learn to be able to identify whether is it from the animal or is it from me. Every animal has a unique voice. So it's like going to a primary school and entering a primary 1 class. So just imagine all the primary 1 kids, the boys and the girls, all of them have different pitch, different tone, different pace on how they want to speak or form a sentence. So it's the same with animal. Most of the time, the animals I speak with speak to me in English. Sometimes I have some that speak to me in Chinese as well. Some of the common bucket list is things like sometimes they really want to eat human food. So they may ask for things like chicken, rice chicken, char siu, roast pork, or even duck meat. There are some that likes to go out. So the bucket list will include things like going to the beach, going for more car rides, and going to the garden for a picnic. So these are more for the outdoor oriented pets. There's not much difference between communicating with a live animal or a dead animal, because for me I do it through a photo. It's all done telepathically. But one of the main difference between one pet that is alive and one that is not is that the one that is not alive no longer have any more pain or discomfort in their body. One of the things that Animal Communicator we do is we actually go to this place called Rainbow Bridge. Rainbow Bridge is a place that's free of pain and sufferings. It's a very happy place, like a big grass patch with a lot of furry animals over there playing, socializing, and having fun. We believe that for animals that have passed on, they would cross over to this place while waiting for us to cross over to reunite with them. The animals do not know so much about the pandemic. They do know that it's like a virus that's affecting everybody. They ask us questions like, hey, why is it that my owner is always home looking at me, checking everything that I'm doing? He used to be out the whole day and then he comes back for a few hours, but why is it like the whole day I'm looking at my owner and he's looking at me? So to explain to the fur kids like, hey, this is a pandemic that we're experiencing. You see your owner a little bit more. To be an animal communicator, you must have that love for the animals. To come with an open heart. Be open to experiences that you have never tried before. But Singaporeans, we are all so trained to be logical that sometimes when we talk about something that's spiritual, something that's a bit more airy-fairy, people get very cynical and very skeptical. One of the things I really learned is that our animals really loved us unconditionally, and I think that is so beautiful because over the years I've worked with many animals that are abused, but they still have so much love and trust for us. And I feel that is the beauty of the fur kids, that I really learned from them that, hey, we can learn to shower unconditional love to one another, and we can learn to forgive those that have hurt us.